Hello and welcome once again to Weekly Comic Reviews. I'm your host, Ian Yoxon, your Canadian Comic Geek. And this week, the first week of August, we actually got a good batch of comics of, well, stuff you can get into, basically. Because there are a lot of comics you could actually pick up, but you need to get to know who the characters are or get issue 1. No, we're going to start with stuff you can easily walk into without no idea. Okay, well, this one's a bit of a stretch, my first go. All new X-Men issue 15, which is it's basically filler, really. But I like this. Like, from the cover, you see the original X-Men Beast and Jean Grey about to kiss. You just see Cyclops going no, but no. I kind of like this because it does explore, like, the characters are growing up a bit. They do a Beast Jean Grey hookup. I personally like to thank Chris Claremont for that idea from another X-Men series. No, like, the characters are growing up. Plus, there's this awkward moment between Jean Grey and her daughter from a parallel future called Rachel Grey. So yeah, time travel is confusing. None of the characters know how time travel works that well when they try to change it. Oh well, still, it's actually a good filler if you like to kind of like teens growing up and romance and whatnot. I suggest to pick that up if you have like $2.99 to spend and you have nothing else better to do. Okay, next up, this is a jumping on point, and for Just Push Play, yeah, you'll be the guys who actually like to go to this channel for video games. I got this little treat for you. Mega Man issue 28. I have the variant cover for this only because, well, the variant looks much better than the original cover, but that's my own opinion. Because the art's more appealing to me. Anyway, this is a prologue to the to the next 4-issue miniseries called Curse of Ramoon, which is basically, if you're not a Mega Man fan, it's based off the Japanese game Rockman Adventures. And here I like this because it picks up where the last issue kind of left off, but you don't feel so lost about it. Also, kind of like they're kind of wondering, it's like they all forgot about the crossover, so if you haven't bought that Sonic Mega Man crossover, no worries. It's like, again, like, it's like dramatic, where it's like one character gets horribly wounded, all the other characters are like, and Dr. Wily realizes he's gone too far, and realizes he can't stop the madness that is Ramoon. And when Ramoon throws this giant wave of an EMP, man, the Earth is doomed. How will Mega Man stop this? Well, read this just to get hooked, and also pick up the other 4 issues that are coming up with months to come from September till the end of December. Because this is actually really good. Okay, first up, this is actually a first issue, because a current comic came out called Sidekick. Not to be confused with another comic with the same title. I mean this Sidekick. Yeah, as you can see, it's like, you can pretty much tell what it is just from the cover, but basically I'll tell you just in case if you can't figure it out. Basically, the hero, Red Cowl, can't come up with a better name, and he has the dumbest symbol I've ever seen. It's his face. Anyway, he dies. Like, he gets assassinated during a parade ride. How weird is that? No other criminal thought, hey, there comes a hero. I could finally get him. No, but it's like, and basically his psychic Flyboy is on his own, and man, everyone treats him like crap. I mean, literally, like, the writer even admits this at the very end of the book, that he hates sidekicks. So basically, he's dragging this guy to the mud, and basically it's his starting point of being like how a fallen hero becomes villainous, kind of sense. Like, it's a 12-issue miniseries. It's actually an okay start. There are a few times where 1 or 2 characters, like, they don't start looking like themselves in the next few panels, but it's not so. It's like, the art's not that bad. I enjoyed it, and the story is actually just a starting point. It's like a typical comic book, but it's leading it up to something good. Also, the ending throws you in and makes you go, okay, how? Now I want to know, now I want this character to get what he deserves. Like, I want the sidekick called Flyboy. Yeah, that's his name. Even weirder. To actually get recognition for a hero. Also, for a fact, they're all like the writer is trying to establish like this weird world where superheroes exist. So you get like weird names. Like instead of like Comic Con, we get SuperCon, and instead of Kickstarter, we get Dreamstarter. It's weird if they don't explain about all that. It's just like they're just throwing in there like we would know. It's weird, but nobody like other than that. It's an okay read. Pick it up, like because well, if you want to see a hero like a dark story where a sidekick turns into a villain. All because like how most child stars are. Like after everyone gets used to this, you can't get any other work. Buy this. I suggest I think it might lead to a very good 12-issue series this year to come. All right, next issue, and if you haven't seen my last review, of issue 1 of this, no worries, because even then you can still jump into this issue 2 of the Superior Foes of Spider-Man. And kind of like the Flash's the evil villain team from Flash to Rogue. I like these guys. It's like you can jump in, you can actually get I like the bad guys here. Like they're just like everyday Joes who are just trying to earn their next meal kind of thing, even if they are robbing with gimmicks and whatnot. Also, you get to hate the main character's lawyer because man, is he annoying. Like you thought certain lawyer here was annoying. You haven't seen this guy from this comic. Also, you get to see what their thoughts on the Punisher, and well, basically if they ever see him, it's like book it now, because if you see him, run. He will murder you. No, but other than that, it's like it leads into an interesting team story. And it's interesting seeing the other side with villains who aren't as smart and evil like Dr. Octopus or Green Goblin. Like these are the average Joe bad guys. I actually like that. And now for the final book for this video, the Superior Spider-Man issue 15. Man, there's a lot of 15s in this pile. Anyway, it's basically where that one shot where basically Doc Ock Spider-Man took down the Kingpin. He's now hunting down Hobgoblin, which is basically trying to figure out how is he avoiding all my cameras, which is basically leading to an even bigger plot with Green Goblin. Anyway, so it's interesting how this obsession is giving him away from work, school, and family and whatnot. Yeah, Doc Ock at school. Wrap your head around that. No, but also you get to see Hobgoblin having troubles. Now that is basically the one really good gig that paid well is gone. So basically he's trying to scrunch up as much cash as he can, and it's you won't feel bad for him because this guy is basically a dick. And basically this one character from the old Spider-Man series, he does get back at the Hobgoblin, so it's okay, this guy, if you were a fan of Spider-Man, okay, this nerd was a dick, but at least you give him points for basically screwing Hobgoblin over. No, but other than that, I still like this because one, Doc Ock actually does make a very good Spider-Man, even though he has henchmen and giant spider mechs. Weird. No, but I kind of like how he tries to be a superhero. Other than that, pick this up if you're a fan of Hobgoblin kind of thing, and also if you're a fan of seeing a villain trying to be a really good Spider-Man. Yeah, I just like to pick that up. Anyway, I'm glad that's all the comics I have that you can easily just jump into for this video. If you like my video, or if you like videos from Just Push Play, click the subscribe button. We would love to hear from you. We love to hear if you got or comment and see what you guys thought of our videos. Now that's all I have time for today, and so thank you everybody.